3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nal and I will be your host for today. Not only do we have an amazing interview with the Namibia Heart Foundation, but we also have Seattle Coffee Company vouchers up for grabs. And if you're wondering why, it is because they dedicated a day especially for me. It is indeed World Espresso Day. So do have a look at this video clip and we'll see you back shortly. And now for news highlights from the Windhoek Express website. The Windhoek City Police recently celebrated their 15th anniversary, where it was announced that their headquarters would be renamed from P.A. de Wet to a name yet to be determined. The announcement was made by Deputy Mayor Clemencia Hannases while delivering her address. The anniversary was marked by a parade by the Namibian police that at Florence Nightingale Street and ended at the City of Windhoek headquarters. At the same event, Windhoek Mayor Job Amupanda urged Head of the City Police Chief Abraham Kanime and his management to recognize and reward hard-working police officers for putting their lives on the line to serve and protect the city. He said with the increase in Windhoek's population, various criminal activities can also increase, pointing to crimes like robberies, housebreaking, and theft of motor vehicles. However, the city police has strengthened their efforts to fight crime, and as a result, the level of crime in the capital has been reduced, which he said is clear testimony of the dedication and hard work of the police officers. Awards and decorative medals are a source of motivation and a symbol of recognition. Therefore, it is only correct that they are presented to deserving members, especially the long-serving members of the uniform. These men and women put their lives on the line every day to make sure that we are safe and our properties are protected, Amupanda said. He added that the public must remember that crime prevention and road safety are not the responsibility of the police alone, but that of everyone. He would like to call upon members of the community to be involved in policing by ensuring that they claim ownership of their neighborhoods and create a safer environment for all. The US government and Namibia's Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Services launched a new program to provide better services to adolescent girls and young women and their male partners to prevent gender-based violence and HIV. The project agreement, with $5.4 million Namibian dollars, was signed by the Director General of the National Planning Commission, the Minister of Sport, Youth and National Services, and the United States Agency of International Development Regional Mission Director for Southern Africa. The USAID's first government-to-government agreement in Namibia will strengthen the youth ministry's capacity to prevent gender-based violence and HIV infection among young Namibians through social behavior change and economic empowerment programs. The project is aligned with a determined, resilient, empowered, AIDS-free, mentored and safe program and is funded by the US President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief. In this partnership, the ministry will focus on out-of-school youth between the ages of 16 and 24, with specific focus on adolescent girls and their male partners. The project will provide training in financial literacy and life skills and information on sexual reproductive health and GBV prevention. It's that time of the year again with Black Friday around the corner. Namibia has witnessed an upsurge in online shopping opportunities over the past 2 years as numerous retailers now offer this option, while a number of new online shopping portals have opened for business, particularly on social media. This popular way of shopping allows consumers and businesses to maximize shopping sprees such as Black Friday, and it also requires enhanced measures to minimize the risk of fraud. Rivan Meyer, head of FNB Digital Channels, says that irrespective of whether a business is large or small, it must have measures to detect and prevent fraud for point of sale and online shopping payments. During Black Friday, retailers that have specials are likely to process more transactions than usual. Unfortunately, the risk of in-store and online shopping fraud is also enhanced. He advises businesses and retailers to pay careful attention to warning signs of potential fraud. This can be seen as failure to verify the card verification value, several unsuccessful attempts to transact, and multiple quantities of the same item.
Hi, I'm Glenda Bosch from Greenville Properties. I'm going to be showing you all my favorite hotspots in Windhoek, starting with coffee shops today. Seattle Coffee Shop at the Grove Mall. Let's go inside. So why I like this coffee shop is they know my order. What am I ordering?
Double shot, no fun cappuccino.
Good. Thank you. Another reason I love Seattle Coffee Shop is Isak. He makes the most amazing art on my cappuccino. So I asked him how he does it, and he says the baristas all get training from, there's a lead barista that does the training, gets training in South Africa, and the lead barista comes and trains the other baristas. But not all of them do such special art on the coffees. So the secret is a little bit of talent, a little bit of extra effort, and a lot of practice. Thanks, Isak, for our beautiful cappuccino. And if I really want to spoil myself, I'll have one of these, but not today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This morning I'm speaking to Zak Pina from the Namibia Heart Foundation. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for being here. It's nice to have this interview with you.
Quickly tell us, when was the Namibia Heart Foundation started?
Well, Yolanda, we launched it end of August 2019. So it's still young.
It's still young because just after that we had COVID.
Yeah.
So quickly tell us, why is this foundation of such importance?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people suffering with heart diseases in the country and I believe in the world. And the importance thereof, you can summarize it by saying, therefore you get like an International Heart Day, like International Cancer Day. Yeah. So there's a lot of people, you know, suffering from heart attacks, suffering from this disease, you know, and said, but what can we do? as well. If we want to do something, we must start something official, like the Heart Foundation. And the idea is that, you know, anybody, if you suffer, if you get news now, there's something wrong with your heart, the immediately psychological effect and emotional effect is, I'm gonna die. You know, will I make it? You are immediately confronted with death. It's like cancer is the same. Am I gonna die? You know, what's gonna happen to me? And so we thought, you know, it's so important to give counseling to people and support them and walk the journey with them when they get the news. There's something wrong, there's some heart disease, there's something not well with my heart, you know, to be there for them and to talk to them and to take them with counseling through this and just guide them with it. And then, of course, when people go for operation, support them emotionally. When they come from the operation, support them, you know, do some debriefing sessions with them and just help them. So that's the one part. The second part is prevention is also better than cure. That's why we have this, this nice banner to say, how do you prevent heart attacks, you know? And some of it, quit smoking, control your blood pressure and cholesterol levels, get regular medical checkups and exercise and eat right, you know, and manage your diabetes and control stress and all of that. Yeah, well, you can add a lot to that, but
it's very lifestyle related.
Yeah. So we said, well, we need to do preventative work so that people can change their lifestyles, you know, that people can, because there's stuff that you can do. Yeah. For instance, quit smoking. Exactly. Know that smoking is bad for your health, you know. Don't become so passive. Try to do some exercise, walk, cycling, swim, whatever you can do, you know. So we thought that the second category of the service of the Heart Foundation would be to do some preventative measures. And then the last, obviously, we trust that we will be blessed in what we are doing. People sometimes don't have money for this expensive operations. We don't say that the Heart Foundation, we hope so, but we don't say that the Heart Foundation can support patients in this regard, you know, 100%, but maybe in some way make a financial contribution. Yeah. Obviously, there will be procedures to follow, how to apply, but that is then the third one is to assist people financially with this heart disease, especially where medical funds and funding can't do it, especially people that don't even have medical funds to assist them in operations like this. And yes, that I would say is the basic reason why we then established the Namibian Heart Foundation.
You also have an event coming up on the 27th of November. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And one of the main reasons for this event is to raise funds for the Namibian Heart Foundation. It's difficult to get funding. Yes. It's difficult to get funding. But one of the reasons is, yes, to raise funds and to create awareness of the activities of the Namibian Heart Foundation, because it's important. It's a young organization. It's important that people in the country know of the existence of the Namibian Heart Foundation. So I think expecting 300 people at this event, I think and we will have a stall for the Namibia Heart Foundation. There will be from that stall of the Namibia Heart Foundation, we will have, you know, this bicycles, this where you exercise, where you get the biokinetics, some of that equipment, and we will have nice competitions there and hand out pamphlets saying how can you prevent it, what can you do, and to just create some awareness in terms of that. So that's one of the things we will try to create awareness, but our main focus will be to raise funds for that, and we will do it in a very special way. Yes. We do it together with the CC Riders Motorbike Club. Most people don't know, but bikers, as we call them, I myself is a biker, but bikers are so involved in charity work. All over the world, if you go on the track of bikers, you will see they are busy with charities. And so the CC Riders chapter of Namibia, we will launch that chapter. It's the club that I'm riding for and belonging to. It's a South African club, established in 1978, so it's an old club. And when I moved here back from South Africa 6 years ago, I then decided, well, we will open a chapter here. And so we will now launch the new chapter of the CC Riders. Right. And the CC Riders accepted the Namibia Heart Foundation as their charity organization. So it's very unique, because normally when you launch a bike club, all the funding for that day will go to that club, because that club starts with zero in their accounts.
Exactly.
But we decided, nevertheless, well, what we will do is we will take the whole income for the day and donate it to the Namibia Heart Foundation. So it will be a lovely day. It's a family fun day, actually. Right. So there will be bikers from all over South Africa: Johannesburg, Potchefstroom, Klerksdorp, Bloemfontein, Kimberley, Kathu, Port Elizabeth, Botswana, the Garden Route in the Western Cape, and Cape Town itself. We expect more than 60 of those riders to come and support, and of course the CC Riders president will be here, and the mother body will be here to see that we now launch the new chapter. And so that will also happen. So we thought, what a wonderful way to get people here. And so what happened normally is you come to the gate, you pay an entrance fee of $100, and you get a little pouch, and in that pouch you get a metal badge and a cloth badge and something from the Heart Foundation, the program of the day, and some pamphlets in it, and then you enter. And when you enter inside, there's a lot of stalls, food stalls. There will be braai, there will be pizzas, there will be ice creams, that will be, and of course, I must stress it, there will also be a stall with healthy food. Yeah. Because remember, we are busy with the Heart Foundation the whole time. So obviously, we will have even healthy sweets. There will tables wonderful. Like that. There will be stalls with gadgets, clothing, and something to drink. And then obviously, there will be some of our sponsors, like the Talisman Hire, renting out tools. They sponsored us. They will also have a stall there and advertise their products. And then, of course, Honda, who also sells motorbikes, they will come display their motorbikes there. And then, of course, Suzuki will display. And there's something special about Suzuki. Now, in the whole world, they have just released the latest Suzuki Hayabusa. It's one of the fastest superbikes in the world. And they just release it, and all over the world they launch now this new product, this new bike. And we have the privilege that the launch of the Namibian bike will be there at our event.
Wow, what a fantastic event where everyone is just coming together.
Yeah, there will be for children, there's a table for children, there's nice fun for children, there will be a scooter race with children, And for adults also a lot of games. So it will really be a fun day, and a lot of motorcycles, obviously. And at a certain point of the day, we do what we call a mess ride. Then all that motorcycles, might be 100 of them or more than 100, will go to the streets of Windhoek and then go on what we call a mess ride. And at a certain point, we will go on like a rugby field, and the motorcycles will form a big, massive, huge heart. That will be beautiful. That's going to be very unique, you know. We are looking forward to do that. And and that's more or less the day. So we are looking forward. We hope that we can make a lot of money. The stalls works like this. You rent a space from us for 250.
Okay.
Whatever you make, it's for you. The 250 is going for the Heart Foundation, and obviously the entrance fees. And we will sell a lot of clothes, T-shirts and caps, with the Heart Foundation on the one side, and then the CC Riders patch on the other side. We will sell that, and the profits of all those clothes will also go to the Heart Foundation. We were blessed. We got a lot of sponsors. Yeah, but Yolanda, more or less that.
Quickly tell us just finally, where exactly is this event taking place?
Yeah, and in Olympia, there's a place that they called, it's just next to the tennis fields. Vintage bar and grill, or grill and bar. I don't know which one is first. But Vintage, it will take place there.
Great.
I don't know how you call it in English, but it's the Yukski Bana.
Yes.
Yeah,
but thank you so much, Ne. I will definitely be there and come and support you that day. Ladies and gentlemen, if your calendar isn't marked for the 27th of November, you know where to go.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Strike it gold and win 5,000 Namibian dollars in cash with Neo Paints. Simply buy Neo Paints products from the selected range and stand a chance to get one of 12 mystery buckets filled with gold paint. All 12 winners will each get 3 extra paint buckets equal to their purchase. One to replace the gold paint, the second to use on your project, and the third to give to a charity of their choice. One winner can score another 10,000 Namibian dollars by showing us your creative use of the golden paint. The best project wins the cash. Offer is valid from 27 September to 18 December at your favorite hardware store nationwide. Visit us at neopaints.com for more competition details and follow us on Facebook for weekly competition updates. Neo Paints, a coat of excellence.
For today's life hack, if you want to break a bad sleep cycle, don't look at what time you're going to bed. Rather have a consistent time that you wake up in the morning. And next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Flex, the show where we flex our muscles and our minds. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex. Catch me Mondays to Thursdays at 6:30 a.m. where we flex our muscles, and on Fridays at 5:30 p.m. where we will be flexing our minds. We will be talking to wellness experts and fitness experts as they share their story and ways to keep you fit. We will also share your story on fitness and on wellness and of course beauty. So if you like flexing your God-given muscles, then join me on Flex as we flex it away.
To flex your product or service on Flex, contact me Anushka Detway on 061 295 2065.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show for today. I hope you had fun. Please join us again tomorrow. And remember, send through your SMSs. That's the only way you can walk away with those vouchers from Seattle Coffee Company.